Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. As always, I just want to thank you guys so much for the support that you guys be dropping these videos. Like, it really does mean a lot to me. But today, like, I got a really interesting topic for you guys to discuss with you, man. And some of you guys probably are not gonna like this video, but it's all good, man. Because somebody gotta talk about it, man. Like, today I want to talk to you guys about Astral Chain, bro. And it's kind of hurting me to, articulate what I'm about to articulate, but I gotta help you guys, know like this game isn't what you guys think it is, bro. Like, Nintendo did a great job marketing this game. Like, don't get me wrong, the story was really good, dog. But like, as far as like the story elements and like the combat, the Legion aspect of it, and as far as like the Astral Plane, where you gotta go in there, you gotta fight, certain bosses, or you gotta go in there and you gotta fight like hordes of enemies sometimes. It just gets really repetitive, man. Like, some of it was kind of ridiculous, bro. Like, but you'll realize this like later in the game, bro. Like, at first, like it's real good, bro. Like, it's really good when you first start, bro. Kind of like, eating the dessert, or having something like you shouldn't be eating. Like, you try it for the first time and like you love it, but it's like the more and more you do it, it's like, it doesn't, you feel empty, bro. And essentially, like, that's what happened with Astral Chain, with me at least. I can't speak for everybody else, but I just want to speak from a real like perspective, because again, like, I haven't seen really anybody address like the ugly side of it. So it's just crazy to me, man. Like, it started out so good, the story good, because again, like, you don't know anything, right? You don't know what to expect, and like, by the time you're fighting these different bosses and these different enemies, but the same enemies and bosses you fight in the beginning, they kind of rehash that stuff and like recycle it like later in the game too. Also, dang, I should have said this at the beginning. If you haven't played the game, like, you probably shouldn't be listening to this, man. Like, because again, I'm gonna be talking about everything in the game. Like, I'm not just gonna be saying like spoiler free stuff. So please, guys, if you guys have not played Astral Chain, like, please do not watch this video, man. It's probably the one time I'm gonna say that. But yeah, man, like, I don't want to spoil it for you guys if you guys haven't played it. But as far as everything else, man, like, even the legions are recycled, bro. Like, you have it, right? And in the beginning, like, you see all 5 legions, like, everybody has it, but eventually you have to unlock each and every one individually, and you have to actually fight it. And it's just, it's so odd, dog. Like, you fight all of them, to get access to them, and then like at the end of the game you have to fight them again, because you found out Joseph Colvert or Calvert, I forgot his name, bro. I haven't played Astral Chain like since 2K came out, bro. Like, I dropped that game. But yeah, like, the evil guy's the Joseph guy, and he makes the legions. Like, he created them with this some kind of like circle, like cubic like material, and he was trying to save the world. But you found out like later in the game that he made multiple versions of it, and you gotta fight him as like some of the bosses. And I'm like, this doesn't really make any sense, considering that I'm like, how do I have legions, and then I'm sitting here fighting the thing that I'm supposed to be trying to save the world with? Like, that just didn't make any sense to me, right? But as far as that, like, the Astral Plane, bro, like, some of the stuff that you guys are gonna be finding in Astral Plane, you're gonna notice that you saw a lot of that stuff in earlier in the game, bro. And you're gonna be scratching your head like I did. I'm like, why is this making an appearance? Like, this game, like, this game took 5 years to make, bro. Like, why is stuff being recycled? Like, I don't want to be playing the same thing over and over, and the only thing that's different is the story missions, bro. Like, come on, bro. But also, that's another thing too. Like, the story revolves around you solving a case like every time. Now, some of the stuff was actually kind of interesting, like, you have like your little puzzles in there, like the stealth missions. Now, the stealth missions was really fun, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie about that. Like, hiding from the police and making sure they don't see you, and like making sure your legion can sneak around, bro. Like, that was lady, bro. But the parts where like you have to go through like mazes and stuff, and like sometimes you can't see like where you are, and like you end up falling off the edge and losing health, bro. I'm like, y'all can miss me with that, dog. But as far as like the repetitive nature of it, yes, there's a huge repetitive nature to this game, man. Like, I'm just gonna warn you like right now, bro. Like, you guys have been warned, man. Like there's a huge repetitive nature, but Astral Chain is like a really good game to play. And the story campaign, honestly, is not that long, man. I think it took me like 12 hours to beat it, but I kind of rushed through it because, again, like I really was waiting for 2K, and like I kind of had to no life it. But for you guys like that are looking for a quality game, like Astral Chain is definitely it. But it's not gonna last as long as you guys think it's gonna last, bro. Like I just want to tell you guys that, like right now, man. Like I'm speaking from experience, bro. Like I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 50-hour campaign, like Fire Emblem Three Houses. Sorry, but it wasn't that, man. But the thing is that, like, if you guys do want to buy this game, like I would suggest you guys wait for it to go on sale and don't be hopping on the bandwagon because Nintendo's hyping the game up, bro. Like really, like do you guys research and like listen to what people have to say, and not just people who's trying to do something for views. Like somebody who's gonna speak from a authentic perspective, and not one from like I need to get something out of this. Like I really want you guys to know, like, yes, this game is like repetitive, but it also has a fantastic story too, and like a lot of like good moral points. But yeah, guys, I know I usually don't rant this long about video games, but I just really needed to let you guys know this truth about Astral Chain, bro, because again, I feel like nobody's like really addressing it, and everybody's hopping on the bandwagon, but I kind of want to save you guys from that. So I'm not gonna tell you guys to save your money, but if you guys are looking for a quality RPG, Astral Chain can definitely do that for you. But again, man, like just be aware that there's a lot of repetitive nature. I know I said that a lot, but that just goes to show how redundant the game is. But as always, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for the support. Always, guys, like you guys, again, like you just don't know how much it means to me that I've gotten 56 subscribers. Like I remember when I had none like a couple of months ago, and now to just see like the labor being paid off a little bit, like it's crazy to me, man. But as always, guys, thank you so much for the support, and make sure you like, dislike, or comment what you guys thought of this video, or again, like even if you agree or disagree, like because again, like we're all in this together, man. Like we're trying to help each other out, trying to help each other eat. But at the end of the day, man, like y'all need to know the truth, man. So again, guys, thank you so much for listening to me talk about Astral Chain, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.